Hello everyone, I am Chelsea Castle from Lavender. We are at SaaStr Annual in San Mateo, and I am going to be walking through the exhibition hall analyzing messaging. All right, so Todd is going to be reading messaging off booths. Todd Klauser, worst marketer in the world, and I'm going to try to guess what the company does. All right, Todd, what do we have first?
Signed, synced, delivered.
Oh goodness. So my first reaction is it's kind of cute, right? It's a cute play on words, just being short and punchy. So I would guess it has something to do with data syncing, like connecting your data together. It's a little tricky because when you're just working with 3 words, you're making those 3 words work really hard. One way I would modify that would be to add another sentence that could still be pretty short, maybe just like 3 to 4 words, to make it a little more clear on what the value is.
So their other message says, what's your signature move? And signature is in italics.
Oh, okay. So it's like a DocuSign or a Panda Doc or something like that. Would be my guess.
It's email signature management.
So with this messaging alone, I think there's a good possibility or opportunity for a conversation starter. When you're walking by, you see the messaging and walking up to the booth. It definitely piques my curiosity a little bit. But there's also the chance of being mixed up with other tools that use similar words that are more well-known, solving a more well-known, more common challenge like contract signature companies. All right, what's our next booth, Todd?
Run your business, don't let your business run you.
Ooh, okay, so another fun one. So it's gotta be operational related, would be my first thought, because you're talking about running and operating your business.
Turn around, see what it is.
Oh, wow, okay. I almost wonder too, are they big enough that they have enough brand recognition that they feel like they can be a little more playful with your messaging? And to be clear too, they've got benefits, PR, HR tools, compliance, 24/7 support. That's actually a really smart way to highlight what you do. And then at the bottom, they have some more messaging that's a little more playful. All right, what do we have next, Todd?
We have compliance that doesn't sock too much.
Oh, I love that. I love a good pun. Security compliance. That's pretty easy. And then you got a fun play on words, sock too much, like that's super clever, makes me laugh. I love a good pun. Am I guessing correctly?
Take a spin.
Fanta, okay, so nailed it. That's a good one. I love the pun. All right, so what is the next booth that I am guessing today, Todd?
We have make more possible for marketing.
So my brain goes to MarTech, but that is a little too vague for me to really guess the exact brand or category. Is there any other copy I can go off of?
Harness data from 80 million plus active software shopper on blank to drive more demand, pipeline expansion, renewals, and revenue.
So I can see what they're doing. They're using the second bit of copy to explain a little bit more, right, off of that first headline, so to speak. It's really just like that second line that gives it away, but if I only saw the headline, make more possible for marketing, I would have no idea. So it's probably like a Capterra or G2 or something like that. Okay, cool. So I was right, but if I just saw make more possible for marketing, which is the headline that you see from far away, I have no clue what you do. It's a cute line, as a writer, I definitely will give it that. It's a cute line, I like it. But what's interesting is I can make a guess that because G2 is such a big brand, they feel like they maybe don't need to say that they're a review-based organization, website. But I think that's a big miss because you're making an assumption that your audience knows who you are. I think they need to make it a little more explicit who they are and not just assume that your audience and everyone walking around is going to know. All right, what is our last one today, Todd?
Find your people, build your pipeline.
Find your people, build your pipeline. So a recruitment tool.
Close but no cigar, do a spin.
Close but no cigar. So we've also got sales intel. So if I saw that with the other copy, go-to-market intelligence for revenue professionals, so that makes sense. I think this is actually a really nice messaging approach because the name gives me more insight into what you do. Find your people, build your pipeline. Then we've got go-to-market intelligence for revenue professionals. Is that like super clear? You tell me exactly what you are, who you help, what the value is. And then there's another little bit of copy that says, ask me how to enrich your event list. So they're making a connection between what they can do and actually like the specific event and what you're doing here. So I don't have any recommendations for improving that. I think it's pretty solid, even though I didn't guess correctly.
No notes.
No notes.
No notes?
No notes.
No notes.
No notes.
No notes.
Thank you everyone for following along during our SaaStr messaging guessing game. And remember that many of our messaging tips also apply to your emails. Be brief, concise, direct, and to the point. Try to strike a balance between being playful and understandable. My advice is to always lean a little bit more into being direct and less playful so it doesn't get mixed up in the playfulness and blah, 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 blah. Nice.